Welcome to Casual Clicksing's team building for solo play, Mojoverse versus the X-Men. One of the characters that I've been recently wanting to feature is Mojo. If you're not familiar with who or what Mojo is, I always give this recommendation to go to Wikipedia and read their fictional character biography. It gives you a breakdown of at least the important events that you may need to know for that character. And in this case, it actually, made sense regarding why the characters on his team have the Mojoverse keyword. I knew Longshot's story, Shatterstar story, but I didn't know why Psylocke had it, why Dazzler had it, and it explains all of that in the fictional character biography on Wikipedia. And, reading about the character as well, I wanted to try to capitalize on one of his powers, which is the Smile You're on Camera power. This power gives other characters with the celebrity keyword and modify their attack values by +1. So this is what Spider-Man is doing here. Spider-Man has a celebrity keyword. If you're a little familiar with Mojo, you know that the higher his ratings, the stronger he gets, right? Because he craves that attention. That's how he gets stronger. That's how he gets more powerful. And Spider-Man here, what bigger celebrity to get than a superhero that is a celebrity like Spider-Man to boost his rating. So it seems very Mojo-like, mind controlling or enslaving Spider-Man to fight for his entertainment and ratings. Next is Spyro. This is what I have in mind for Spyro. I'm hoping to pull off a combo with her Dimensional Portal, Shatterstar since he has free action sidestep, and Mojo since he has telekinesis, to try to get at least 2 people to go through a portal in one turn. So it may not happen, and even if it doesn't, Spyro's dial is pretty good, and she's going to stay close to Shatterstar in case I am able to later on pull that combo off since Shatterstar has traded sidestep. So Shatterstar is going to have to be the most aggressive one since he has 0 range and has better move and attack powers than Psylocke, and I think he's more durable thanks to his traded toughness too. Dazzler here is going to have to stay close to Longshot so they can use the Rebel Duel trait that she has and get +1 to their attack. And don't forget that her and Longshot have the celebrity keyword, so they'll both also benefit from Mojo's Smile You're on Camera special power. With Longshot, I would just be aggressive. He has 3 targets. It's only 5 range, but because he rolls a critical hit on all of his attacks, I think it's worth being aggressive with him. And last but not least, Psylocke. Unfortunately, she's the worst of the bunch, and I'm only using her because she had the Mojoverse keyword. So I'm going to be trying to use her for her X-Men team ability to defend some of my long-range attackers since they don't do close combat so well. Just try to be versatile with her. So the overall strategy for the Mojoverse team should be to keep the focus off of Mojo and look for openings to see if I can get a Dimensional Portal off with Spyro and get a couple of characters to infiltrate. And try to be aggressive with everyone, because I think the X-Men team might be a little bit better, but they have enough powers where they should be able to do some damage. I had a poll on the Casual Clicksing Instagram asking who you wanted to see lead the X-Men, either Professor X or Cyclops. I use Storm a lot. Like, Storm usually makes most of my teams, so I wanted to break up from using the usual characters that I would use. Instead, I put it up for a poll, and you all voted Cyclops 61-39. And I went with this Cyclops because I've been wanting to try out his leadership ability in a bigger game because I might actually get a chance to use it a few times. And since this was going to be a pretty big game, I wanted to use a big character too, kind of to balance out the other team that has Mojo. So I chose Bishop because, you'll see the team. I felt it was lacking range. And Bishop here has 6 range plus the PD team ability. So that'll help Cyclops and incidentally Jean Grey too. And so the strategy is going to be that Jean Grey is going to carry them two to get into position first. And it's for the ranged attackers. Because with the close combat attackers, I have Colossus, Wolverine, and Pixie. So it's going to be, 3 in the front, 3 in the back. And hopefully, the melee fighters can do some damage. So that way Bishop, Cyclops, and Jean Grey can just clean up. And the Colossus and Wolverine I went with are the Chase figures from Uncanny X-Men. Weapon X at 80 points has still the best in the business, where he can use charge, sidestep, and stealth. And his trait Snick can add slash markers for extra damage if he does damage with his close combat attacks to begin with. And I went with this Colossus as well, so that way I can use the trait called Ready Comrade, which is to give him a free action and attach an adjacent friendly Uncanny X-Men Weapon X, which is the one I'm using. And so what's going to happen is this. It's a fastball special, so Colossus can make a range attack with 8. Weapon X becomes adjacent to the target, and Weapon X can make an attack because he's being placed. And Pixie can carry up to 4 characters if they have the X-Men keyword, so she's going to do the same thing as Jean Grey, except she's going to carry the close combat fighters into action, plus her Perplex, Mystics team ability, X-Men team ability, all that good stuff that she has is going to come in handy as well. So I'm hoping the teams are balanced the way they are. The X-Men team comes in at 600 points and the Mojoverse team comes in at 598 points. I can't wait to try this out with the solo rules just to see if the strategy even goes through, because sometimes the turn orders off of the solo rules from the other video may throw the strategy out the window. And if you haven't seen the other video, I highly recommend you go and watch it. It's the solo play. This is the series I was talking about, that I was going to document play tests to see if the solo rules need to be changed up. If you see that I make a mistake in this video or in a future video, please leave me a comment below so that way I can go back and fix it, or fix that mistake going forward at least. And don't forget to like and subscribe so I can continue making these videos for you. And this has been Casual Clixing Team Building for Solo Play, Mojoverse versus X-Men. Thank you so much for watching.